I know!
Oh my god, I did it! Oh my god, I got him!
I won, Maxis!
And we're doing split screen!
Yo guys, Josh here, and yes, I'm finally doing something Black Ops 4. I'm doing how to get the MagmaGat. Now, obviously, you have to turn on the power beginning area. That is pretty easy to do. Now, the next thing you gotta do is start using the box. My suggestion is put on Temporal Gift. Temporal Gift is gonna make the power-ups last longer, and it's gonna make this last longer. Imitation, which is Fire Sale. Now, if everybody puts on Temporal Gift and Imitation, and you call them in periodically, so someone calls in Temporal, you call an Imitation, it's going to be all good. It's going to be really good to go. And eventually, you will get the BLUNDERGAT, because obviously, it's going to last longer. So, the other thing is, unlike the original Alcatraz map, everybody can get the BLUNDERGAT from the box. It's very easy to do, and you'll get it. Also, if you're looking for the box, just look up into the sky for a red beam of light, and there's the box. Wherever that beam is where the box will be, and that's pretty easy. Just look up in the sky, see the location. So now I'm heading towards the power switch at the bottom area. I did include a little bit of this footage. I didn't want to include too much, but again with getting the BLUNDERGAT in the box super fast, if everyone puts on Temporal Gift and Imitation, as you saw there, that door's closed, so you do have to turn on the second power switch. So yeah, if everyone puts on Temporal Gift, Imitation, and you call them in periodically, like one person calls in Temporal, one person calls in Imitation, then mix it up again, someone calls in Imitation again. Basically, you could just have one person put Temporal Gift, and periodically everybody start calling in the Imitation, and eventually you'll have enough time to get BLUNDERGAT. Eventually, you will get BLUNDERGAT. So, now that you ran back all the way through into the Warden's house, you place the BLUNDERGAT here inside there. Now, the amount of kills you have to get, also, you saw Darian grab the kills there. Also, the funny thing about this is it doesn't matter who gets the kills. As long as they're in this room and somebody gets the kills, as you Darian's getting them, he didn't place the BLUNDERGAT. So, all that matters is getting kills in this room. Also, if you're outside of the room and you kill a zombie in here, he'll still drop the orb. Obviously, you have to run back inside to grab the orb, though. So, it's between, I think, 15 to 20 zombie kills, and eventually you will see this, and it'll say put the essence in, or put whatever it is in, wait a few seconds, and grab this. Now, there is a few things I want to point out at the end of the video. Let me just first run through this. So, these you don't have to hold X or do anything on, you just run into them. You bump into them. I'd like to point out, do not switch weapons, because if you switch weapons, the flame will go out and you'll have to get the kills again. If you wait or don't do anything or don't run into those barrels between 15 to 30 seconds, the fire will go out. If you shoot more than 3 times, if you shoot more than 2 or 3 times, the fire will go out and you'll have to get the kills again. So there's a huge list of things. So don't switch weapons. Don't shoot more than 2 or 3 times. Don't sit and do nothing for 15-30 seconds. All of those will cause the flame to go out, and you'll have to get the kills again. So once you've ran through all that, you just place the MagmaGat here. Now, the one cool thing about this is as soon as one person finishes this challenge is pretty much permanently done now. So watch Darian. All Darian has to do now is very easy. Now first we're gonna skip right to killing him because I didn't want to clue. So as you see there, I did all those steps. Now Darian, all he has to do is place the BLUNDERGAT in there, and that's it. Oh, another thing, if you don't grab the BLUNDERGAT between 15-30 seconds in that area, it will disappear. So yeah, so a lot of stipulations, a lot of things there. So now we're going to show you BLUNDERGAT footage. So yeah, like I just said, if you leave the BLUNDERGAT in the press machine for more than 15-30 seconds, gone. You have to get it again. Obviously, like in the box, if you don't grab the BLUNDERGAT within like 5-10 seconds, it'll disappear and you have to get it again. So yeah, the MagmaGat is better, has better advantages than the ACID-GAT, because the ACID-GAT does do a lot of splash damage. The MagmaGat and the ACID-GAT both distract the zombies, except for the ACID-GAT does mad splash damage. So my suggestion would be to use this if you're doing the golden spork, or yeah, obviously when you do golden spork, you have to stand up here with either the MagmaGat or ACID-GAT getting kills. doesn't need to be packed. But now I want to discuss a few things. So now we discussed a few things. So if you put the BLUNDERGAT in this fireplace and you don't get any kills, walk out and leave within 30 seconds to a minute of placing the BLUNDERGAT in the fireplace, not getting any kills, doing anything, it'll disappear. Now, if you get all the kills, believe it or not, if you get all the kills for the step for getting kills and you don't put the essence in, the BLUNDERGAT will never disappear until you put the essence in. As soon as you put the essence in, 30 seconds to a minute later, the BLUNDERGAT will disappear. Now again, you can get kills outside of this room, but the zombies have to be in the room and they will still drop the orbs if you're outside. So pretty much that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. There's all the stipulations. Yeah. So just do exactly what I did. Don't fiddle around or do anything. So that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Bye! Toasting them.
Listen. Adios.
Mother